Welcome to the Mind Mastery course. The intention of this recording is to walk you through who this course suits based on the two learning options. You will find on this page all the information about what is covered in the online component of the course. There are two ways to study this course. You can study it with group coaching or in one-to-one. No matter which way you choose, the online learning components, those components that you study in your own time, are consistent, so the same subjects. And they're all detailed here as modules. Within these modules, there is written information, videos, exercises, worksheets, and it's detailed here in course structure. There is 7 in-depth modules, over 27 videos, meditations, audio files, and as I said, different ways to attend coaching. There are handouts and resources, workbooks, and opportunities to hone your skills. As we come down further here, you will see who this suits. This suits a variety of people. Whether you want to grow and learn and develop and connect more into yourself, then this is the appropriate course for you. If you are a psychic medium or energy healer, such as Reiki, crystal healer, then this course will complement that existing work. If you're aspiring to be a coach and a deep healing transformative coach, then this is also the right course for you. You can start at any time. If you are intending to join group coaching, then you would need to start prior to the group coaching call date to optimize the course. Complete as much, if not all, the modules prior to group coaching to be able to then come into group coaching and maximize what we learn there. But if that is not how it's worked out for you, you can definitely run concurrent in regards to studying in your own time and attending coaching. Mentoring begins when it is the right time for you. There is very limited mentoring spots, and the reason being is because of the way mentoring works. So in group coaching, the way that works is you come into the group coaching sessions, and this is those people that have selected option 1. Over 4 months, you are going to either work through the online content as we are doing the group coaching, or you've completed the online content prior. You then come into the group coaching, and we have 8 sessions for 90 minutes or a little bit over, where we are then diving into additional information, and it is a discussion style educational process where there's additional information, and then you're going to be able to ask all your questions that come up there. And it's important that we unpack all the questions, because with coaching, particularly spiritual coaching, or even if you're doing this course for your own personal development, there's a lot of individual or unique situations that will present. And therefore, to be able to put all that into a program, it would be extensive. And so that's why we do that in a live coaching, because you cannot cover every different scenario. And every 2 weeks, we meet and we go through that process. We follow a system, and it complements what you've already read and covered online. So it's not the same information that you've covered online at all. It is additional information around neuroscience coaching, positive psychology, trauma-informed coaching, and a few other modalities. And within that, we unpack what it is and how you would apply it in this space. If you are aspiring to be a coach that makes a significant impact in someone's life, then you would be considering one-to-one mentoring. Now, as I said, one-to-one mentoring will cover the same online course content that you would complete in your own time. So everything that's listed above, that's covered for you. But you'll see there's a lot more here. And the biggest thing that is really different with the process for someone that is doing one-to-one is that through that, it's a certification course when you're doing one-to-one. So it's very different to a certificate. And you will be assigned your own client, which is personally handpicked for you by me, the founder of the college, Bronwyn Jane. And I pick that based on the interview process that the one-to-ones clients go through. So we would have a conversation through that and these handpicked clients. So our trainee students apply for these roles, apply for these spots. As I said, there's limited. And based on that interview, I will get to know you if I don't already know you. And from the pool of volunteers as clients, I then handpick the right one for you. You work with the same client the whole way through the course because you need to build rapport. You want to see that what you're doing and teaching and what you're passing on is having an impact. So there is a relationship that is built. You will have 7 sessions with that client. Now, what has happened for many people, and it's not guaranteed but it has happened where then, even though the training has finished, the client stays with the student in a professional sense and starts paying for the service. But we can't guarantee that that happens, but it has happened. And so this is because there's rapport and trust built up. And through this one-to-one, what you will learn is you will learn how to run a session. You will be given forms on how to structure a sentence, how to keep records, confidentiality documents, understanding how to spot within language where your client is telling you things, being taught different modalities to heal and help based on the various scenarios that are coming up for a client, how to control a conversation, get a client where they need to be for growth rather than staying in their trauma, but how to move through, how to ensure that they actually do complete what you give them to do that's going to help them heal, grow, how to keep people really accountable, all different types of techniques, how to use language or identify language where you are able to spot what is actually going on rather than what's being said. So it is a deep dive into each session. So not only are you given the structure and how to run a session, how to conduct one that is ethically correct, that is going to induce healing and not further trauma, you're also going to be, based on the client's needs, given a whole lot of additional information that is a deep dive into neuroscience, into how the brain works, deep dives into different healing modalities. So it is significantly more than as an experience than the option 1. So option 2 is it's significantly more. Every session is recorded that you have with your client, and that is one, to ensure that everyone is safe, no one's triggered. And so I can also coach, but the reason why the clients are handpicked for you is because if something comes up that is outside the scope of your training, I then step in and can work with that client as required. It's really important that everyone in this process is safe and secure and maneuvers through this in an ethical, professional way. So the one-to-one experience, as I said, is far different to the group learning experience. If you've got any questions about if this is right for you, what I'm going to encourage you to do is book here. You come up here to speak to the coach, speak to advisor, click that button and secure one of my limited calendar spots so we can have a conversation around your objectives, what you're hoping to achieve, any challenges that you might have in that space, and whether this course is the right course for you. It's not for everyone. As I said, one-to-one spots are exceptionally limited, and even in the group coaching space, it's not for everyone. Just like all our courses, they're not for everyone. These are for people that are really committed to learning, growing, and be the best that they can be.